We're being walloped by winter weather, and food and coal season is in full effect. It all adds up to a lot of people reaching for tissues. Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, we all get the sniffles from time to time, but who knew all that green was worth its weight in gold?
This is like the craziest story I've ever read, quite frankly, Talbot. This is true. A new startup is selling tissues, used ones, infected with the common cold virus, called Vave Tissue. The company says its aim is to get you sick in order to build up your immune system. In addition, it says it wants to allow you to schedule when you get sick. Doctors, though, Talbot, they say doesn't really add up. There are more than 200 varieties of the common cold, so this may protect you from one, but there's still a lot of other ones that could make you sick. Plus, they're not even sure if the virus would survive on that used tissue. Believe it or not, these gross, snot-filled tissues are being sold for $80. Talbot.
$80.
No,
$80 bucks. Well, you know what? If you want exposure to germs, I could save everyone out there a lot of money. $3.25. Hop on the subway. Bacteria buffet.
Who knows what's on there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Richard. Snot rockets aside, you've got a story about something sweet in outer space.
Yeah. So Reese's Pieces, one of the most popular chocolates in Canada, they've reached new heights. Hershey's out with a new version of the candy featuring a peanut center wrapped in peanut butter and covered in a crunchy shell. To promote it, the company blasted some into space this past weekend. Taking off from the Mojave Desert in California, the candy floated up to the edge of space. The company said, quote, extraterrestrials will have the opportunity to get their hands on the candy. Big gimmicky, but remember the E.T. movie, E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Of course. He loved Reese's Pieces. And funny story about this, product placement, obviously. The producers at first wanted M&Ms, and they approached the Mars company, and they said, no, we're not interested. So they settled on the Reese's Pieces, and the movie was a hit, and sales were up 300%.
Well, it's all about getting that exposure, and in the case of some British journalists, it could be a case of overexposure.
Yeah, this is a wild one. So, if you've ever wondered how a newsroom like we're in right now works, how the sausage is made behind the scenes, Talbot, then this might be for you. Sky News in London, England, they are going to live stream everything that happens in their newsroom online and on a dedicated channel. The network is reportedly calling it Sky News Raw. They're setting 32 cameras up in the newsroom and installing secret microphones. Now, thankfully, we're not doing anything like this.
That would be pretty frightening.
What's this? Our producer, Mike Visser, just handing.
Right. What's this?
Apparently, City News has also installed. I was not aware of this. We've also installed cameras and microphones, and we have a preview.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let's see.
So I hear you're doing a segment with Richard today.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I mean, if you ask me, the whole segment should be mine. He's not funny. He's riding my coattails. He should just go back to 680 radio. He had the perfect face for radio.
Francis, I got to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's going on?
It's the Talbot situation. You're putting me on the air with a web producer that looks like that. You see the way he dresses, the fist pumps, and this is going to ruin my career. I'm the bureau chief for Queen's Park at 680 News. I can't work with this guy anymore.
Look, I don't want to talk out of turn, but I'll be honest. I've heard Talbot has been talking to your bosses at 680.
What?
Something about a radio show, something about
now he wants to move in on my territory.
He's trying to figure out a way to do the fist pump on radio.
And enough of
the fist pump on radio.
Is amateur.
He's asking for like a sound effect.
We got to get rid of him. I can't do it. Oh, okay. Wasn't really aware that was going on.
A little awkward.
Yeah. Anyways,
thanks, Richard.